Hello? Is that James?
Yeah, it's me.
There is a problem happening right now on YouTube.
Investment scams. They comment on a lot of YouTube investment videos.
Showing up on these videos.
Scams are happening right now.
It's a real problem that needs to be addressed before anyone else falls victim to what's going on.
This video is by James, and it hit me hard. And not because that is true, it's because I've lived it. I've been scammed before by fake gurus, sending online calls, promising millions of dollars. All I got is pain, shame, and a minus in my account.
Just impersonate me. You might also see a generic comment with a lot of upvotes and replies which look like they're coming from real people with real profiles. Usually they're talking about investing or cryptocurrencies, but they'll always reference a guru that helped them make a lot of money, followed by that guru's number to contact. I've tried deleting and reporting the accounts, but I could spend an entire day deleting comments only to wake up the next morning to countless more, all the while wishing that there was something I could do to stop them. And then I had an idea. I wanted to meet my impersonators and scammers face to face.
It's very true that this is happening right now on internet. It's happening on YouTube, it's happening on TikTok, it's happening on Instagram. It's happening everywhere because a lot of people are falling into this scamming business.
I began by going over to my own channel, clicking on my most recent video, and diving into the comment section below. Within seconds, I found 3 different scammers impersonating me and responding to other comments. The first imposter went by the name of James Jani, who replied to a comment advising someone to get into cryptocurrency with the aid of my supposed trusted trader, Roland Lurch, shortly followed with a WhatsApp number to contact. The second imposter responded to a comment thanking a viewer for their feedback and instructed them to message a number on WhatsApp that differed from the first.
You know what they do? They take your hope and package it in a course or in a crypto coin or a passive income scam. And once you send your money, they vanish into the air. They take the very human nature that every human has to use it against you. How to make money fast.
They were going to be my target. From now on, we'll call this scammer Fake James. Equipped with a new number and a fake WhatsApp profile, I was ready to discover exactly what happened when someone tried to contact these scammers.
Understand that this cannot be stopped. Not on internet, not online. Now that AI is coming to take over a lot of things online right now, this will be 10x. And what I mean by that is this will multiply greatly.
They've taken the bait. It wasn't long before Fake James tells me that they can help me earn amazing guaranteed profits. How? Through their Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining machines, of course. They then send me a block of text telling me that if I invest $500, it'll give me $5,500.
Now I remember when I got scammed the very first time. Yes, I was scammed about $1,000. And I've been hearing about crypto. In fact, I'm in a crypto space. But you know what? I want to go deep into crypto. I want to make more money in the crypto. I make mistakes. I send all the money to this particular individual that I've been following for a long time. It was a painful thing. I was broke, ashamed. I was stupid. I was not stupid. I was desperate. I was hungry. I was ambitious. And that is what the scammer prey on.
Why would anyone fall for this? I've had people email and tweet at me telling me that they've contacted these scammers thinking that they were actually me or someone related to me. I was quick to judge, wondering why people could be so gullible, but then it dawned on me. These scammers are doing something very clever. They're hacking into basic human nature.
Hello? Is that James?
Yeah, it's me.
I'm a huge fan of your work. I appreciate you taking the time to go on the call with me.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Tell me about the investment, man. I wanna get rich. Let's get rich together.
You start with $500. You can get more than $5,000 in just 48 hours.
Wow. So how does it work then? Do I send it over to you?
Do you have a Bitcoin wallet?
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
So you send it to me after 48 hours, so I'll return it back to you.
I didn't give my imposter the money, but I did send them a photo of me.
You know, the hope for freedom, the hunger to escape the 9-to-5 jobs. That is how some people got into this Ponzi schemes.
And the more I continued, the more bizarre things became. One comment thread on my video had tons of real comments recommending an individual by the name of Greg T. Martin. Greg was supposedly a trader offering to invest on my behalf, and after I made contact, he sent me a link to an actual website which appeared to be his own trading platform. In order to get started, I would need to deposit funds on it. Of course, those funds would have to be sent to a Bitcoin wallet, completely untraceable. Greg even sent me a link to his Facebook and Instagram profile, encouraging me to look at them. And that's when things took an interesting turn. Greg's profile featured the same individual in multiple pictures. His Facebook boasted devoted followers tagging him in their posts, thanking him for the success and profits they've now seen because of him. Greg's Instagram contained videos of him actually talking.
Alright guys, so I'm super excited. I'm super inspired.
There was just one problem. The Greg talking in the video had an American accent, and the Greg that was messaging me didn't.
You know, when it comes to investment like this, one needs to be sure.
Greg was likely using someone else's images on their social media profiles as bait. Motivated by all I had discovered so far, I continued my hunt, contacting more scammers in the comments.
Follow my instruction, everything will be fine.
Give us all your content or your bank accounts.
My name is James Jani. Can start with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Wow. But a slow realization was creeping in. There were an infinite amount of scammers, either part of the same operation or multiple operations. Seeing what they were up to while using my own name was one thing, but I had no real way of stopping them. Or so I thought. These scammers don't just inhabit the space of YouTube. They're on TikTok now as well. Strange comments flooding financial related TikToks, all doing a similar thing. And then I began receiving messages from others telling me that they've been contacted by me on Instagram, only it wasn't me. An imposter who had taken a username similar to my own, using my own profile picture and having purchased fake followers. Now they were messaging my followers in an attempt to swindle them out of their money. This wasn't about scammers in the YouTube comment section anymore. This was something much larger and parasitical. I don't remember who told me this or whether it's just common marketing advice, but if you see someone doing something over and over again, even if you think it's horrible advertising, it means it's working.
Guys, it's working. YouTube have about 2 billion people active user on a monthly basis. 58% of the US citizens don't know how to invest their money. So imagine the rest of the world. So 90% of the world, people don't know how to invest their money. So anytime they hear something like, we'll get you 10% of your money in 2 days, we'll get you 50% of your money in 2 days, you invest $100 now, I will give you $500 the next day. Their brain spark, their brain rush, and they want to put in right now. They don't want other people to make use of the opportunity than them. At the end of the day, they lose money. Don't put your money in a system, platform, investment, no matter how good it seems to be, without you having a depth of understanding of that particular platform. It is that simple.
It's why before purchasing a product we haven't purchased before, we look at the reviews first. It's why brands choose to have influencers promote their products, because we're more likely to buy based on the recommendation of someone we trust over a regular advert. This is the secret that allows these scammers and imposters to continue. When you see those generic comments with a bunch of upvotes, your brain is tricked into thinking that many of these people are in support of this person. Then, as you read the replies, you're further led to believe that these are real people having a real conversation. And when multiple accounts are recommending a particular broker or financial advisor, you're given even more social proof. What makes things worse is that some of these scammers target financial related content because they're aware that most people don't know how to invest their money in stocks or cryptocurrencies. It's an unfamiliar environment. One of the scammers I contacted, who went by the name of Laura, even sent me over a few videos that were supposed to be testimonials from her clients.
I'm very grateful, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. You helped me out right now.
All y'all gotta do is do what she say. Go with the steps.
Invest on it and you will see your money.
Now, suppose you didn't use YouTube a lot, or you'd never seen these scammer comments before, and perhaps you were in a desperate situation financially. These testimonials would be incredibly convincing. Of course, this scam is built up from fabricated information that is used to give the impression of social proof. These testimonials are likely taken from other corners of the internet and cut out of context. The James Jani responding to comments or sending messages to my followers on Instagram isn't the real me. The upvotes on the generic comments are from bots and the responses come from other fake accounts. And that was the realization that I had to come to terms with, that I can't eradicate these scammers.
Scammer cannot be eradicated in this world that we're living. A lot of people have chosen that as a career, as a job, as a daily work. They wake up in the morning to scam people. So what do you have to do? You have to be very careful. I often tell people, learn investment while you save. If you don't know how to invest, save your money. I've lost so much money in investing. You need to understand that saving money in the bank is more preferable than investing in a scam.
For us to stop these scammers is to understand why we fall for them in the first place.
My name is James Jani.
Some people are falling for these scams.
Measures could be put in place so that this doesn't happen to anybody else.
It's not a scam. I guarantee you it's not a scam.
So here is what I learned. If someone is flexing, always selling and promising easy money, run. Like, run now. Or perhaps do your research. Be skeptical. Stay, be patient, relax, tell people around you. That is the best thing. On most cases, we take this decision by ourselves. We don't tell our brother, we don't tell our friends. We make that decision by ourselves because we want to get rich alone. We want to surprise them, something like that. We want to be rich alone. Then you go scam. Then you go sad, you are depressed, you are down, you are blaming yourself. Then they got to know at the end of the day, and they blame you. At the end of the day, you got blame. You blame yourself, your friends blame you, your family blame you because you lose your money. Anything that is too good to be true, check, relax, be patient, take your time. I believe this video has helped you a lot. A big shout out for Jenny Jakes for exposing these fake gurus. Let's keep the conversation going. If you have learned something in this video, kindly subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell because we'll be dropping another video soon that expose all these fake gurus across every platform online. And let me know, drop your comments if you have been scammed before. Let me know your story. We share the same story here, guys.